What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be bringing you the best ways to get Mastercraft and Ascendant loot. Everyone in Ark, everyone wants to be good at the game, and a really easy way to get better at the game is just by getting really good loot. Good loot and good PvP skills equals you're a freaking boss at Ark. So essentially, I'm going to be going over all the 5 ways. So alpha predators are the easiest and simplest ways to start getting really good loot. So Mastercraft and Ascendant loot. Usually Ascendant is a little bit harder to get just because the drop rate is much smaller. I think it's literally like, I've seen this online, I don't know if it's official, but it's like 5%, something even lower than that. That's what I've read on a community tab. But Mastercraft is much more common, and I am going to be testing to see how often I do get Mastercraft from these. So I spawned in about 5 of them, and I'm going to be killing, I think 4 or 5. I think actually only 4. So I'm going to be killing 4 of them and seeing what loot I can actually get from these. So just I put like the damage resistance really high, so they die like super fast. But I just shot it once, and now if you look in the inventory, from killing all 4 of those, you can see that we got 1 Mastercraft. So it looks like 1 in every 4 roughly. So about 25% of the time, you're going to be getting some type of Mastercraft loot from an Alpha Raptor or Carno or Rex. I really do recommend Alpha Raptors though, just because they have the highest drop. They drop the most items, and if you have ever killed an Alpha Carno, you obviously do get stuff from it, and an Alpha Rex too, but these are just the easiest way, plus they drop a lot more. In my opinion, what I've seen in Ark, they do drop a lot more, and they're just the easiest to kill, so that is why these guys are the easiest way to get loot. So yellow and red supply drops, these are the second way to get good loot in Ark Survival. So obviously, the best ones are the red with the ring around it. So the red with the ring around it, it's really easy to get because, you know, nothing's really guarding it. It's just out in the open, and anyone can fly over to it or walk over to it and open it up as long as you are high enough level. So if you are high enough level, definitely go for as many of these as you can. And I know this beginning part might sound a little bit simple, but once I get to the end, if you do want to skip to the end, you will see some more tactics that I use and just different things. So this is the second way to get it. And if you see, I'm opening up 5 supply drops just to see what the best loot that I get from all of these is, and just, you know, in general, what loot you get. So not just red supply drops, you can also use the yellow ones, but I just prefer the red ones because, you know, red ones, they give the best loot. Plus, if they have the ring around it, they're definitely going to have something good in it. So from opening up all 5 of those, you can see I got 2 Mastercraft items, about 5 or 6 Journeyman, 3 Ramshackle, and the rest were common. So, or no, 2 Apprentice as well. But so you can see there, from those 5 supply drops, I got 2 Mastercraft. So it is a little bit better than the Alpha Raptors. You do get a little bit more. Plus, you get different types. I didn't see any Ascendant. Yeah, there's no Ascendant, but the Ascendant is really rare in Ark in general. Ascendant is really hard to get. If you get Ascendant anything, it's really valuable. You can trade it for a lot of stuff in the game if you do play official. But as you can see, it's just not as good as the last way that I'm going to be showing you, so make sure you stay tuned for the last way. It's insane. The amount of loot you get for the last one is insane. But this is the second way to get really good loot in Ark Survival. So loot crates, yeah, not supply drops, loot crates. So these are the things that you can find in caves. They kind of look like little triangles that are spinning around in circles, and they respawn every, I don't know the exact time. I know they respawn like every 20 to 30 minutes, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but they respawn fairly quickly in the caves and in deep sea. So if you do go into the deep sea, you can find deep sea loot crates as well. So if you do look around and there's coordinates, this is a video that I found online. I will put the link in the description if you want to see the original video. It's not mine, but this person goes around Ark. It's a really old video, but they have every single location in the game. So they have, well, every single location that there is stuff. So I believe this is on the island. Yes, that is on the island. So as you can see, this guy goes around, he finds every single supply crate that he can in the water. but sometimes they don't spawn in, so that's why this method is a little bit risky, because as you can see, this guy's looking for it in all the spaces where it is supposed to be, but he can't find them because sometimes they don't spawn in, sometimes they're already taken. So these deep sea loot crates are really searched for, I guess. A lot of people go for them. Plus, it's not always a 100% chance that they're going to be there. So if you do open up the loot crates, and I am going to get into another portion here in a little bit where I show what was inside the red loot crate. But as you saw at the beginning when I showed that one in the cave, you saw that there was some okay loot. There was no Mastercraft. I don't know if there's a way just to spawn in like 5 deep sea loot crates right next to each other, so I wasn't able to do that for you guys to see exactly how good it is. But I do know, just statistically and on average, deep sea loot crates and just loot crates in general in caves, they have much better loot than supply drops, just by a little bit. They mostly have better loot. But if you do look right here, so this is when he actually finally finds one. So inside of this, as you can see, there was Mastercraft. I think this is the first one that he actually found. Alright, so moving on, this is another one. It's kind of simple, but I know some of you guys just overthink it. Raiding bases is a great way to get really good loot. Mastercraft, Ascendant. So if you find like a really good solo bases are the best way to get loot. So, you know, you have the big bases, you have the big tribes. Like, you could go for them, but the chances of you actually wiping them out, unless you're really good as well, and getting all that good loot, it's pretty slim. So what you want to do is look around for solo bases, hidden bases, anything, just like Kishko. You guys know Kishko, he's an Ark PvP YouTuber. He does this, he hides out, he has all of his really good loot in a hidden base or in the obelisk, but sometimes he has it in a base hidden. So if you do find a hidden base and you just want to search for them in trees or any location that you think are really, like, would be really good for hiding a base, just go there, check it. If you do find it, make sure you blow into that thing, because that is bound to have good loot if it does look like a really high level player base. But it is really overthought. People always like will grind out for hours looking for deep sea loot crates and cave crates and all that stuff, but really all they have to do is just go find a solo base, wipe it, and hopefully there'll be good stuff in it. So yeah, so obviously it's not 100% guaranteed you're gonna get good supplies from it, but you know, it's most of the time, as long as it's a solo player and they are active, you probably will get really good loot from it. Alright, this is the final one, what you guys have been waiting for. Bosses. Alright, most of you guys, if you are in a medium-sized tribe or you're in a big tribe, but you're not really experienced with fighting bosses and you haven't really got to that yet, it is very, very a good idea. It's a great idea to invest in. So I will go over some like minor details on how you're going to have to kill the boss and all that, but this is the easiest way to kill the boss. So there is a video online on how to get through this lava golem cave all the way to the end without having anything except parachutes and grappling hooks. But all you have to do is find a cave, find where the boss is, look it up online, you can easily find it, or go back to the beginning of this little clip, and I did show the coordinates on Ragnarok on how to get to the lava golem. But this lava golem, it's literally the best way to get a ton of loot. It's really simple, it can't hit you, and as you can see right here, this is where the lava golem will spawn. It'll be in the lava down below. For some reason it didn't spawn in for me, probably because I'm in God mode right now, but it didn't spawn in, so that is where it's going to be. And what you're going to do is take some rockets and rocket launchers, just shoot at its head. That's what it looks like right there. If you just shoot at its head, I did calculations, it takes about 61 rockets. That's how many rockets it takes, about 61. But now looking here at the loot, that is what the loot is going to be looking like. That is from one lava golem kill. Look at that. That's all Ascendant. No, well, there's some Mastercraft, but look at that. That is insane. You got like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You lose count on how many Ascendant that is. Like, that's the stuff you're going to be getting. So I really do strongly recommend you go for bosses. Try to kill them. 61 rockets, that's what it costs. It is pretty pricey, but you do get Ascendant gear if you do put the work in to get those rockets. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. We are on the road to 50,000 subscribers. For every one of you that subscribes, I will donate you a freaking virtual cookie. You have my word, totally. And also, if you are interested in my Ark Survival server, it's going to be 24/7 Nitrado. It's going to be so lit. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to be playing on there, so you will get a chance to maybe raid me if you want to. But good luck with that. But if you do want that to happen, I need about 1,000 people. 1,000 out of my 30,000, 40,000 subs, 1,000 people to go down below in the description and enter into the little form. So what this form does, it gives me an idea of how many people actually want it to happen. And if I don't get 1,000 people to actually want this to happen, then I won't open up the server. So all you have to do is go down below, enter in your name, enter in your email, press submit, and bam, that's all you have to do. And it's super simple. So I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.